Thank you, and please enjoy Little Theater's production of Neil Simon's The Odd Couple.
Well, it's a lot of fun, to be perfectly honest. Honestly, I was surprised at how responsive the audience was to me, because during practices, people really weren't, you know, getting into my, you know, jokes, but when the audience, they were loving it. So I feel like there really is no funny man or straight man. I feel like it's just, you know, goofball and goofball. I feel like, you know, it's one of those rare sorts of comedies where it's like you have two people who are, you know, comedic without it being over the top, you know, too vaudeville, too hokey, too, you know, knock knock who's there. Like it's very witty, surprisingly, and they're able to do it. Well, he was able to do it with two almost fully comedic characters.
It's a nerve spasm. I get it in the neck. Ow!
Lie down. I'll rub it.
No! Don't rub me. It's a special way. Only Francis knows how to rub me. Ah!
I'm gonna call her. Actually, come over here to rub you.
No! We're getting a divorce. She wouldn't want to rub me anymore. Ah! I get it from tension. I must be tense. Ah!
I wouldn't be surprised. How long does it usually last?
Sometimes minutes, sometimes an hour. I once got it while I was driving. Oh! I crashed into a liquor store. Oh.
I think that would probably be the hysteria. The going crazy, the emotional angst and anxiety and crying everywhere. You know, my life's a soap opera, and I like to live it as such.
Hey, Oscar. I think I'm crazy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Felix, I think so too. Felix, you're gonna have to tell me if this hurts, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
It just isn't nice, Oscar. Coming up here like that, carrying on like a nut.
Hey, how's that feel?
Better? Oh, only now my back hurts.
What you need is a drink.
Are there any shows in the past that you've done that you feel prepared you for this role?
I'd never really played a comedic role before. Like, it had only been, you know, straight roles, like, you know, Claudio and Sweeney Todd, but when it came down to it, Gary really did help, because with, you know, those serious roles, you had to be very composed. You had to be, you know, you had to freak out, but it had to be like a controlled freak out. Whereas with Gary, it was just this weird, kind of goofy, all over the place, fun kind of thing, and that really helped me. Like when I run across to close the window, I almost do like a Scooby-Doo run, and you know, if it hadn't been for Gary, I wouldn't have the mind for it. So I think that Gary was kind of like this sort of raw comedic thing, and this Oscar is a little bit more refined.
It's very interesting when the jokes are scripted and you're working with someone who's as amazing an actor as Albert is, and you're just pulling off of each other and drawing from each other's energy, and you'll say a line of a joke, and then he'll respond to it, and everyone will laugh, and we'll kind of pull off of each other, and then it'll be great, because when you've got that level of expertise, you can work off of situations that you didn't expect to happen. Someone will miss a line or mess up, and you can still make it work, you can still make it a joke. When the window kept shutting behind us during the show, we could make fantastic jokes about it and just, you know, laugh it off with each other. So there's really an excellent level of professionalism that comes with it, and the ability to kind of tell jokes back and forth like that worked out really nicely.
It was a little difficult. I mean, for me, it's definitely a new experience, because I'm used to acting, so it's kind of seeing the other side of the whole production standpoint. It's also really different having so much control over the look of a show. I kind of have a hand in pretty much everything that goes on stage, so it was a little daunting at first, but I think it turned out pretty well in the end, and I had a lot of people around me to help support me and bring it all together, so I'm really happy with how it happened.